I mean, tell everybody. So you played for us in 2022, exceptional career for Coach Ozzy, who we still love,
Yeah,
still talk to. Um, and you went uh down to
yeah,
Bonaventure. You had an excellent time, good youth career in Canada. But how does somebody like you end up in Turkey?
yeah. It's been a long process. It's been a fun journey though. But yeah, I played for you guys in FC Buffalo for USL2 season. I enjoyed my time there. It was really good under Coach Ozzy as well. He was a great coach. And then yeah, I went to Bonaventure, had a good career there. I was there for 4 years. Um, and through there, I was able to get an opportunity to excel in my professional career and kind of chase my dreams. And yeah, so basically, I went over to Nigeria with one of my close friends who owns a team over there, and I was able to get on the squad and do well. And um, eventually, I got over to Dubai, where I was training over there and getting prepared for trials. And yeah, after that, I went to Turkey and I trialed with a couple of clubs. I was with the Super League team um, for like 2 or 3 weeks. I was doing well over there. We had a preseason game and played against Fenerbahce.
Okay.
I was able to score one goal in that game. Yeah, I was able to score one goal in that game, and that kind of helped me out with my other trials. Um, and yeah, I ended up getting a chance to sign professionally with a big club in Turkey, and I've been enjoying it so far. It's been great.
Yeah. So how do you say the club? It's Sakaryaspor. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, exactly like that. Yeah, Sakaryaspor.
I think what was kind of crazy is it happened so quick for us on the outside because we don't see all the work that's going into it. And then one day it was
Hmm.
Meech signed for this, like, I mean, this is a big club and the stadium, almost 30,000 people. And like the first video that you
Yeah,
post, you scored in one of your first games. It's this huge stadium, and all the people are
yeah,
there, and they're going bonkers, and you're going. And then I'm like, all right, well, I got to learn more about this club. And I start scrolling down, and like real names. Like they're your teammates now, right? But for people like us, like we've watched Ben Yedder play in the Europa League, right? In the Champions League, Kakuta, like, and this is
yeah,
your forward core, man. Like this is you out there. Um,
yeah.
so yeah, like this is a what people might not understand Turkish soccer, or maybe they haven't heard your club's name. It's a big club, and like you're right there in the thick of
Yeah.
it. What's that been like?
It's been great, man. It's been a huge learning experience for me. To be able to play with big players like that. Like, Gael Kakuta, he's had an amazing career. He's played at Chelsea, played at big clubs, and he's also like a big brother for me as well. Someone
Yeah.
that I look up to in terms of his relationship with God as well. Because I'm a Christian, and for me, that's been a big part in getting me to where I'm at right now. So, um, he's been a huge role model for me. Ben Yedder, I mean, everyone knows who Ben
Yeah.
Yedder is. He's a huge player. Used to play with him in FIFA, and yeah, just able to watch those type of guys up close and learn and learn from them, and like be on the field with them, and like call them my teammates. It's a huge thing for me, man. It's something that I'm learning. There's even bigger players as well too that I'm playing with as well on other teams.
Right.
And then my captain as well is one of the probably the best left back Turkey's ever had. His name's Jenner Erkin. He's a huge player. He's played for Galatasaray, Fenerbahce, Inter Milan. It's like big
Yeah.
big clubs. So yeah, just being around that environment, it's been very beneficial for me, and I'm just learning every day, every day. Yeah.
So I mean, what's the difference in terms of obviously we know that the level's higher, so I'm not being naive, but like what's the biggest thing you feel like you've learned in these few months that you've been there in terms of Is it more about how you carry yourself? Is it more about the work ethic? Is it more about what you work on? Like, what would you say your biggest lesson's been?
I mean, for me, my biggest lesson I think is just not being satisfied. Like you can't just like wake up and expect to perform if you're not putting in the extra work after. So, I see it like a lot of these guys up close, like the way they take care of their bodies, whether that be before training, after training. It's professional football now, so it's like your body is the most important thing. You got to take care of it. So, being in the gym as much as possible, getting extra reps in when you're having off day, just trying to stay sharp. Because like you said, yeah, the level's definitely higher. Um, but I think if you're surrounded by players that are of that caliber, like you're a sponge at that point. You just take in everything and you just learn and try to adapt as quick as possible. So that's kind of what I've done, to be honest.
And you mentioned like, obviously that your faith has played a big part of it. And have you, as much work as you're putting in, you are living out your dream. Have you had any of those like pinch yourself moments? Like, have you been in any situation where you're out on the field? And obviously, you're focused on the game and you're focused on being better, but has that moment hit you where you're like, I'm doing it? Like, I'm in where I need to be, that sort of thing?
I mean, there was a couple moments for me, like on this journey. It's been pretty quick, like the way everything has happened. But like I can think back to like I mentioned before, scoring against Fenerbahce, like a
It's crazy,
huge club
man.
like that, playing
Yeah.
against like Amrabat and Fred, and seeing those type of players like in front of me, like seeing Jose Mourinho like in front of me, just walking on the field, being able to talk to him after the game as well, like
Did you?
and then also like obviously sign. Yeah, yeah, I got to talk to him after the game. It was pretty cool.
He's one of
It's a
my
good
favorites.
experience
Yeah.
there. But yeah, yeah, he's amazing, man. He's amazing. He's amazing. He's a huge coach. So I think now he's at Benfica.
Yeah.
But yeah, when he was at Fenerbahce, it was a great opportunity for me to play in front of him, to like I said, speak to him, and then signing my first professional contract. That was huge. That was like a crazy moment for me. Like that was when I really kind of realized that like I'm really doing it, and um, you know, it was just yeah, I couldn't really believe it, but it was just a quick turnaround. You had to just get back focused and ready. Like that's just the first step. Um, it's crazy to say that, but it's the first step to like the rest of my career, hopefully. So
Yeah. I
yeah,
mean, I think what's special to me, and I only met him for a short period of time, but was like I know how much your family means to you, and obviously you had like great
yeah,
support. I remember that was the same summer that Rosh was with us, and I got to meet his family, and it seems like
yeah,
the I don't know, it seems like you had all the support that you needed along the way. Like did you just feel like you had put in the work, you had the talent, but it always felt like you had a really good group of people behind you. Is that fair to say?
100%, 100%. My dad's here with me right now in Turkey.
Oh, awesome.
He's played a huge role. And yeah, he's here right now for a couple of days. So which is good. He came and watched the game, which was good. Um, but yeah, I mean, my dad, my mom, my whole family, my brother, my sister, like it's just it's hard not to succeed when you have those type of people behind you that are just pushing you to be the best that you can possibly be. My mom always says to me is uh you're blessed and highly favored.
Yeah.
So I just kind of try to keep that with me everywhere I go. Just knowing that they're behind me, it's huge. Everything that they've done, from taking me to games that are so far away, from allowing me to miss summers and not coming home, staying in Buffalo or going to Oregon, and just like it was, it was all those type of sacrifices that they made for me to be able to be successful. So, it's huge, huge support system from them. And I can't be more thankful, to be honest.
Last thing for me, I guess, is you mentioned those players, Kakuta, I mean, who's just at Africa Cup of Nations. You got guys on your team
Yeah,
who are on the Turkish national team. You're learning every day.
yeah.
Um, how how I don't want to put words in your mouth, but like how open is your mind to what's out there? Like to you obviously have these dreams. You mentioned playing with these players in FIFA, right? But like when it's real,
Yeah.
right? Like when you see it, does it dare you to dream a little bit more?
I mean, of course, for me, like my goal is to play at the highest possible level. And that doesn't come from me just saying that. It comes from, extra work and putting in the effort to get to that spot. So I'm just working hard, man, and trusting God that, eventually, I will get there someday. And when you see guys like that, playing with you and, you know, being humble enough to talk to you and, kind of teach you things, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Like, even when I'm saying it out loud right now, it's just crazy. And I'm just very thankful, man. And I'm, I'm always going to be, dreaming big and hoping that, eventually I can play at the highest level. So
Well,
that's what I would say.
yeah, I guess I would say this too, as long as I have you. For those out there, whether it's, you know, looking back at 16-year-old Meech or, guys
Yeah.
who are still at the USL2 level and are just doing their college stuff, what's one thing you would tell them in terms of whether it's something you did right or something you wish you knew then in terms of that you're doing now, right? That has worked for you.
Well, for me, the primary thing is keep God first, man. That's 100% the first thing for me. Like without him, none of this is possible. For me, like to make the jump that I did, that's divine intervention. That's what I call it. It's just, there's a lot of guys that are probably talented than me, more skilled, more strong, but I have my faith in God and he's given me this opportunity. And then two, you have to work, you have to continue to believe, continue to push yourself, continue to just feel like you're supposed to be at that level, like don't give up on yourself. Obviously there's going to be days where you think like what's the point, like I'm doing all this for what, like I'm missing summers with my family for what, I'm doing this for what, like what is the point? But I'll say like once you get there and once you actually do it, it's like the greatest feeling ever, and it makes it all worth it. So I just say just keep going, man. Keep going, keep stringing along, bro. It'll work out if you just keep faith and keep working, man. That's it. So I would say.
Well, thanks for making the time for us today. I mean, I know we only really connected for a long period of time during that summer, but you've, stayed in relative touch and
Yeah.
you're one of the guys. I mean, we root for everybody. We want everybody to succeed, but you always had a smile on your face. And to see you go from like this this big guy who was putting it all together to a grown man, but you still got a smile on your face, like that means a lot to me. It's nice to see people living that.
Yeah. Appreciate it, man.
I just hope, yeah. I mean, I hope the best for you. Say hello to your family, not that they remember me or anything like that. And uh, we'll keep following you, man.
Yeah, for sure. I will, man. I will for sure.